we do it? Did we do the changeover? Did it happen? Am I streaming? I am streaming. At least I think I am. It did happen. I'm still staring on my Twitch screen. The usual schedule in between things. Let me see. I am on a. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, happy Pride Week. I am so discombobulated this week. I am not feeling pride so much as I am feeling exhaustion. I'm just exhausted, you guys. I just moved back to San Francisco, 12 days ago now? And, yeah. Still kind of like getting everything in place. As you can tell, not only am I coming at you live in glorious 720p, we're not too good for 720p anymore. It's like that 1080p is for those who don't live in this particular neighborhood. Let's put it that way. I moved to the Tenderloin in downtown San Francisco. It is a lively neighborhood. I was a little worried that when I started this show, it was going to be, you were going to hear my building's fire alarm, because the fire alarms just started going and it was freaking me the fuck out. And then sirens and everything, and then and there's fire trucks right outside my balcony. It's just crazy people in the neighborhood setting off fires in trash cans, or maybe there was someone just hit the fire alarm thing. I don't know. So no Jupiter Gatling, nothing is burning. It's just that when a fire alarm in your building goes off, it automatically calls the fire department. So the fire department was here. So yeah, that was kind of driving me crazy. I promise things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. Oh, it's Pride Week. We're supposed to say that, right? But I'm not even talking about being queer. I'm just talking about this live stream. I know it's like you guys all got used to seeing me in nice crystal clear. God, we were up to when I was live streaming from Jupiter Gatling's house, despite the whole digital dust storm drama that we had with our German internet service provider for so long, eventually we got it working, and I got real used to 1080p 60 frames per second, and now we're back down to 720 30 frames per second. And not only that, but this shitty iMac camera, what is this? Am I even in focus? It's just sort of like this soft Gaussian blur focus. And, okay, so this is, I'll turn it off actually real quick. So I painted all of my walls blue. If you tuned in 9 days ago to my Mashup listening party, then you would have seen me painting blue screen walls. And I gotta say, blue screen, I love the blue. I just love the look of the blue. Here, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is such this crazy, awesome electric blue, but it definitely, I see why when I was doing research on chroma key effects, everyone was like, you really want to use green. Green's really the best. Green screen, go with the green. But, if you're wearing green, then use the blue screen as your backup. And I'm like, I hate that fucking color green. I love green. I love green as a color, but I hate that particular shade of green. So I'm like, okay, but the chroma key blue is this cool, I mean, you can see I'm like, these are my living room walls right now. But I don't have the proper lighting yet. So it's just been like, it's a process anytime you move. And keep in mind, people, when I moved, I moved from San Francisco to Berlin. I thought I was going to be there. I thought I was going to be in Berlin for a year. So, if shit was broken, it got thrown out, shit got packed away. It wasn't like just moving from a house to a house. Everything was like packed away in storage. So now I need to like unpack everything. And yeah, just here for coffee. Yeah, definitely it will get better with better lighting. So I had a ring light and the ring light broke. I've got like these two little mini ring lights for just sort of like mobile streaming, but it's not like the kind of lighting that needs to be on a freaking blue screen wall. So I just ordered, apparently I just looked around on Amazon for some decent lights that aren't going to take up a huge amount of space, but will give me a lot of light. And I sent the Amazon link to these particular LED lights to our little Facebook Booty Mashup Twitch chat. It's like, hey everyone, what do you guys think of these lights? And Airson apparently has these exact same lights, and so she signed off on them. So yeah, definitely. So, but it's not just the lighting. I mean, I know the lighting, like this webcam will look better with better lighting, but I just need a better webcam in general. The idea is I'm trying to set myself up here to to look as good as Jupiter Gatling, DJ Time, Airson, like my entire crew. Like, I run the Booty Mashup channel, and yet I am the weakest link. I am the weakest link. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Maybe Dada is the weakest link, but I'm at least the second weakest link. Just as far as like the look and feel of the stream right now. Oh my God. But I was ready to go. Like I bought a new laptop. It's a PC laptop. So I'm like, oh, every Lobster Dust and Time are like, yeah, you need a PC for OBS. And the new MacBooks are not out yet. So I'm just like, okay, fine. I just need something better for streaming, right? Because right now on my iMac, which is 2012, on my MacBook, which is 2013, I can't go any higher than 720. I can't like have 12 different scenes going like I did when I was like live streaming from Jupiter's. I can't have like all the bells and whistles. And I like the bells and whistles. I love it. I love the confetti. I love the, here, let's see. Let's see if this works. Okay, so the confetti. Okay, the confetti is relatively solid. The skulls. Okay, that seems like it's smooth. But then when you guys do emotes, it starts getting chunky. And then the fire blast. Okay. So, actually the fire blast is always like the chunkiest. I'm kind of doing okay today. All right. But audio is the top priority. It's true, Kisty. And the audio is always like pretty dialed in. So, I've got my nice little podcaster microphone here. I've got a nice little Scarlett solo box. But anyway, I'm like, damn it, I'm going to do it. I'm jumping in. I've got my brand new gamer PC. I bought a gamer PC because everyone said, "Oh, you need a gamer PC if you want to stream," and so I load in all the stuff. Oh my God, you guys, it was like CPU usage was like 97%, and it was 14 frames per second. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is like a brand new gaming PC. I know Jupiter Gatling, and Jupiter, like, I told you, it's true. I'm like, fuck. So I don't know. Is it not enough RAM? Is that what I need to do? Do I just need to max it out with RAM? Or do I say, fuck it, return it, and get like I don't know, get another it's a Yaganub. I know. Okay, I love all the gearheads popping up in the chat and being like, "Ooh, what you get? What you?" I don't know. It's an NVIDIA. It's an NVIDIA video card. Yeah. I mean, and DJ Time, I'm not installing all the things. I literally only installed OBS. Like it is only meant to be a live streaming computer. So the only thing I have on it right now, the only thing I added to it is OBS. And your PC is a bit slow and old. I bought it's brand new. I don't even know. Okay, DJ Time, you need to come over. And we need to have a little PC tutorial, because the other thing is I've been a Mac user for like 30 years, and I'm like like transitioning gender is easier than transitioning from PC to Mac. Mac to PC, okay? In my opinion. At least right now, I'm like only 2 days into dealing with the PC. Check in with me again in, a couple weeks, and I might be like, oh no, changing your gender was actually way harder. I was just being dramatic. But yeah, DJ Time, come on over and please show me I am so basic when it comes to a PC. I'm just like, okay, I'm searching for a thing. It finds the file, but now how do I get that file to, so basically OBS is looking for, this video, that PNG, this little thing here. And so I search, it finds it, but then I can't get it to connect to OBS. It's just, I don't know. Learning curve, #learning curve. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck around with it. I mean, the thing is I only spent $700 on the gaming PC. But it's like, it's brand new, and it's an i5 core. Yeah, it's a Core i5. It's 8 megs of RAM. It's got an NVIDIA video card in it. And and are you remembering to turn off your scenes when they aren't active? If you don't, then your RAM gets killed. Really? Is that a thing I need to do? What do you mean turn them off? I guess I need to, that's the kind of thing I need a Stream Deck for. So when I change scenes on the Stream Deck, it changes, it turns them all off on the other scenes. Because otherwise, I gotta just sit here and go click, 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 and uncheck them all. So yeah, Yaganub, that might be, thank you for that. That might be a good tip, which means I need to spend another $230 on a Stream Deck. I gotta tell you, moving's expensive. I was like, I'm totally trying to be low budget about everything, and I'm like, I've got everything. I mean, I just moved apartments. It just sat in storage for 3.5 months, and I have everything already, except that it turns out I don't. I needed to buy blue paint. I need to buy new lights. I needed to buy a new streaming laptop. Now I probably need more RAM. I need this thing and that thing, and it's just a little frustrating. I bought a gamer desk. I bought a gaming desk and a gaming chair. And again, I didn't spend tons of money on this stuff. I was a little shocked because I've gotten used to Jupiter Gatling's sit-stand desk that goes up and down at the push of a button. We got it from IKEA. You think of IKEA as being cheap. IKEA is that sit-stand desk is $600. I go on Amazon, I found a gaming desk that's got a cup holder. It's got a headphone hook on it. At the push of a button, it'll go up and down. It was only $200. So I'm hoping that's I hope it's not a you get what you pay for kind of thing. Because I think $200 is fine for a desk. I don't need to spend it's not like some, designer mid-century modern desk. I don't know why the fuck IKEA is charging $600 for, a fairly simple thing. But anyway, the gamer desk was a lot cheaper. The gaming chair, gaming chairs are so much cheaper than office chairs. The last time I bought like an office chair, I researched office chairs, like the best ergonomic one, and office chairs are fucking expensive. And I'm sitting on the office chair that like I got it for like half price because some startup in San Francisco bought like the fancy office chairs, and then their funding ran out and they were unloading them on Craigslist. So I got like a $400 chair for like $100. But gaming chairs, like brand new, like, yeah, I mean, you could spend a shit ton of money on them if you want, but I got a cute one for like $100. That's because I need 2 chairs now because Jupiter Gatling's going to be here soon. She needs a desk chair. We basically need 2 desks. We did not have 2 desks. Now we're getting 2 desks. Lexological says IKEA isn't cheap, but they do make their furniture out of things that are normally offcuts or byproducts from other industries. Yeah, chipboard over wood. Yeah. I am yagging up. Oh God, no! I would love to have a Herman Miller chair. If I ever get maybe someday, I will get a Herman Miller chair, or at least the Herman Miller knockoff chair. I do have an Erno Sarnian egg chair, but it's a knockoff. It's a total got it for a couple $100 as opposed to 10,000. So yeah, I love a bargain. So yeah, it's been crazy over here at Chez Adriana, as I try not to just put together a home, but to put together a really functioning live streaming studio, because even though I came back to San Francisco to jumpstart our parties, our first party was last Saturday. It was insanely off the hook, you guys. It was 1,200 people on our side. So we run the main room, and then we've got like the hip hop lounge. 1,200 people on that side, and then there's like a side club that can run as its own separate club. And they were doing usually on Saturday nights we partner with rave promoters, Pluralliance, and they did 600 people on their side, which is also way too big. So like from the beginning of the night, we connected the 2 parties. Normally what we do is we run them as 2 separate parties, and then like around midnight, maybe 11:30, we open the doors between the 2 so people can pass between the 2 parties. But that kind of like creates excitement, like, oh, there's new rooms opening, But because it was so crowded, the doors were open immediately from the minute we let people in. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, you would have no idea that there was still a global pandemic in effect. I mean, granted, like, something like 90% of San Francisco is vaccinated. There's like 12 cases of COVID in the city. I mean, it is squashed here, and people are like, fuck it. Masks off, dancing shoes on, and ready to go out. Onlooker, it was nice seeing you there. Saw Ben of Zongo, saw a bunch of Twitch people. It was really, really, really nice. It was great. Crafty Geek was there. Crafty Geek in the house. And Crafty Geek, I know that big crowds are not your thing, so I probably would have recommended don't come to this first one. But of course, you sort of also want to be at the first one. That's like, oh my God, it's the first party back. Everybody had that idea. I'm sure it's going to simmer down. Probably not this week, though, because this week is Pride Week. And, as queers, we missed Pride last year. Pride did not happen. And even this year, we only kind of get half Pride. Like, there's no parade. There's no like celebration at Civic Center. There's like, actually, as an independent club promoter like myself, this is actually not a bad thing, because like normally on a Saturday night, it's Pink Saturday. It's the Pink Saturday street party in the Castro, and people are out and about everywhere. And I think because large scale mega events are not allowed in California still, anything over 5,000 people isn't really allowed yet. that's actually good for people like me who throw smaller parties, because it means, yes, people are going to come to my party. So I'm super excited about that. The following week, 4th of July weekend. 4th of July weekend is always a bad weekend in Clubland. People leave town. They go camping. They go to the beach. They go to cookouts. They go visit family. It's the 3-day weekend. And so, yeah, 4th of July, that Crafty Geek, if you don't like crowds, that would be the Booty Mashup party to come to. Because I think our numbers are going to be a little bit lower then. But who knows? We'll see. Honestly, we were expecting a good crowd, but we were not expecting ultimately 1,800 people in the building, which is crazy. Yeah. So, oh yeah. And, Mr. Fishy, when I say bad as in not busy, I mean, it's like, obviously, as DJs, as a party producer, I want a bunch of people at the party, but, not everyone likes it when it's, insanely overcrowded. And so sometimes the better parties are the ones that are less attended. Just the better vibe. Although I have to say, oh my God, you guys. Okay, so this is the thing about last week, and I really, really, really hope this continues, because this was amazing. So normally in the past, in the before times, when it was 1,800 people, it would be a shit show. It would be like a river of vomit coming out of the girls' bathroom. It would be like people falling off the stage. They were so wasted. It would be like constantly people jumping into the DJ booth and grabbing the DJ booth. And I mean, we've had this happen where it's like knocking over shit in the DJ booth. Just people being messy, stupid and messy, like amateurs, amateur night. I don't know what happened. Everybody was so overjoyed that parties are happening again, and were insanely respectful, like really respectful of personal space, I really thought it's like, okay, people haven't been out at a club drinking in a long time. They are not going to be able to hold their liquor. No, well done, Booty Mashup. Everyone kind of held their, it was like, it was even with the booze, everyone maintained mostly pretty well. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, we got drunk people, or I don't know, crazy people in the booth, but it was a manageable level of crazy. Like, if you guys tuned into the webcast or at the live stream here on Twitch on Saturday night, it's like you are there with us in the DJ booth. So there was Pex McGee. Pex McGee is what the chat pod just started calling this dude. It was like really hot guy who was, with his shirt off in the DJ booth. He only had one dance move, and it was this one. It was just like, he was just rocking, right? Oh yeah, Pex McGee. But he was, normally it's like that kind of, I don't know, roid raver, sometimes what we call them, or just, broy club bro. Kind of like gets all in the booth, wants a picture with you, makes stupid requests, play something we could dance to, shit like that. No, he was like, he let me have my space. He kind of checked in. It's like, is this cool? I'm like, yeah, this is cool. And it was like, he was like, he'd give me a fist bump every now and then if it was a particular track. And Royd, Jupiter Gatling, Royd, steroids. Yeah. Thank you, Justy. And then there was like a group of girls that all kind of came in, and they were originally kind of like, thought it was going to be like that mass attack. But then immediately they were just like, is it okay if we come in? We just want to get a picture with you. Is that okay? Can we get and they weren't like, fucking with the gear, any of that stuff. I was like, wow, I really, really, really hope this keeps up. Like, everyone was just so appreciative and respectful of, is this what COVID did? Where everyone is now just much, much more aware of of personal space and personal boundaries, I am here for it, because it does make throwing a party that much easier. And it was I had a lot of anxiety and trepidation and anxiousness about throwing a party. I got into it. Like at first I was just like, oh God. But I got used to it, and for you guys here on Twitch, this is part of the reason why I've got a laptop, a PC laptop to live stream from DNA Lounge. Although now I'm wondering if I'm going to have to use my MacBook, but we'll see. We've got we're Airson and I kind of like have an idea. I'm sure DJ Time's going to have some ideas. We love having you guys. You've been with us for 15 months of a global pandemic. You're our crew now, right? Like you're with us. You're with the DJ. And so you're in the booth with us. And so you get the DJ booth point of view. And instead of like the way we used to do the live from DNA Lounge webcasts where we would use the webcast cameras, that'll be there. That'll be like a little inset, but mostly you're going to be with us, and we're going to have a microphone. We can talk to you guys, but the club can't hear us. You'll probably be able to hear when people come up and make funny requests, or just requests. They're not all funny. But it was really fun last week when we did this, and we were having audio issues. So we ended up just using audio from Airson's laptop, like just literally the built-in microphone. And then when we finally got the audio working again, everyone in the chat pod was like, no, like we like to hear the like sort of you are there vibe. We're going to kind of split the difference. You're going to get good music audio, but you're still going to be able to hear crowd noise, us talking, and stuff like that. So no Cassie Banks. Nobody requested the Critical Role mashup on Saturday. Onlookers should get rid of the inset to avoid. Yeah, I think when Hubba Hubba Review was on, we took the inset off, I think. And in fact, I'm doing a burlesque number on as part of the drag show on this coming Saturday. I'm going to be singing a mashup of Angry Inch from Hedwig and the Angry Inch over 9 Inch Nails. I've done this before as part of a pole number that Jupiter Gatling does, but I'm gonna do it as just I guess I'm doing live vocal burlesque now, you guys, since for 15 months I couldn't do it. But yeah. Speaking of Jupiter Gatling, we should give her a call. Should we give Jupiter Gatling a call? I feel like I've been yapping a lot. It's less mashup talk and more like of a weekly meeting, and I need to actually talk to someone for it to be mashup talk. So let's give old Jupes a ringy ding, and hopefully this works. I think my entire computer is going to slow down, but we'll see. Let's see. Do we got it dialed in? Oh, and. Is there sound? No, of course it didn't work. What the hell?
Oh no, there's no sound.
It's your fault. Okay, good.
Oh, it's my fault.
But you are. Oh, I am getting an echo now, though. Why is that?
You're doing what?
Remember when we did this test? There was.
And you didn't get a feedback, and now
I do get a slight feedback, and your screen is huge. I swear, guys, I had this dialed in. I kind of don't want to touch it because what happens is as soon as I resize this box, then Skype's gonna like fix itself, and then the box is gonna be this big. So I'm gonna see if it just stays like this. Oh, there it goes. It's going down one, and maybe it'll go down one more. We're just gonna leave it like this. Whatever. It's a shit show.
This is super random.
You look fucking beautiful.
Really? You were talking that long that my lipstick already got completely smeared away by my Weizen glass.
Oh my God.
Like, really? Did I put on makeup for nothing? I have a tight schedule today. Right after this, I need to test with DJ Time. Then I need to prep my set. I was doing video all day today.
Oh my God. Okay, so you and
the heart being me.
You and DJ Time are very much, yeah, for whatever reason. By the way, Mr. Fishy, now the feedback went away. So who the fuck knows what kind of gremlins are in the system?
Because I'm wearing headphones. That's why.
It was you. It was all you. It's your fault. I'm wearing headphones too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Still
god.
can't use that finger. It's not
It's so
broken.
it's so
Not
nice
broken,
to
but
see you, Choopy.
kaput. Ah. It's nice to see you too. Honestly, I don't actually see you. I just see Twitch, and that's confusing because that's like my own movements. Just
Well,
one
yeah,
second
there's
then,
like
oh,
the
there you are.
total
Hi.
delay. Yeah. Well, happy Pride. I'm sorry that you're not going to be here for Pride, but I do want to. I just want to squash right now your biggest fear about me being in San Francisco during Pride weekend. And that is no, there will in fact not be a Pride party in this apartment on Sunday. I know that was your biggest fear. It was like, you're going to throw a Pride party without me.
No. Look, I found out I'm gay. Gay. I found out I'm gay. I had exactly 2 prides and then COVID hit, and now I'm just like sad ever since, and I'm gonna miss this pride. And I mean, I guess there's Berlin Pride, but I don't really have like queer friends over here, so it's just like. It's not the same. And I also, if we do our little plan, I will miss it anyway. So we'll have no pride here, no pride there, no pride nowhere. Never,
There's just
nothing.
no
Very
pride
sad.
for you. Well, there's no, as I mentioned earlier, there's kind of no pride for me either. I'm mostly just a big ball of anxiety and
Oh, hello, Mark Jones.
exhaustion. God damn it! The minute I fix your box, it goes small again. God. Yeah, a lot of us are not getting Pride this year, Air Bear. It's true.
Is that how you pronounce
Air
that?
Bear. I'm assuming.
God, I've been like breaking my brain trying to figure out how do I pronounce Eire.
Yay, I got it right. I figured it rhymed. So, okay, cool. And
I was thinking ear bear. Maybe not. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. about
lexicological, you're funny. Turns out Jupes is gay. I mean, actually, to be
didn't know.
fair, you kind of consider yourself pansexual, right?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you can slangily say gay as an umbrella
Oh,
term.
well, I mean, let's be fair. You're in a relationship with me, so I think it would be fair to say you and I have a gay relationship, even though
Woohoo, I'm gay.
neither one of us are technically gay.
Actually gay.
It's that good old bisexual / pansexual invisibility. So always on Pride weekend, I really, really do try to stress. It's like, I'm bisexual, you guys. She's pansexual. We exist. It's a thing. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. So don't worry. You will, it's not like you're going to stop being gay. And so there will be more Pride weekends.
I was planning on going back to straightness right next year this time, okay? We're running out of time here. Giving away all my gay cards and then I gotta be straight again.
But do you?
But do I?
Do-
But do I?
Isn't it like every time you hook up with a guy, you're like, why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
Oh my
True.
God. That was this close to crying in your beer.
Tastes salty all of a sudden. It's minty from my lipstick, which somehow tastes minty.
Minty.
But yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks, Crafty Geek, for the bits. Happy Pride. So what are you so you're
Thank you.
doing so okay, so I just want to say to make up for the fact of my shitty 720p crappy system that I'm just squeaking by on until I can get everything upgraded, to make up for that, we've got the A-listers We've got Jupiter Gatling and DJ Time doing the Twitch LGBooTie Pride here. DJ Time is like kind of in overtime this weekend. He DJ'd pre-rolling yesterday. He's doing LGBooTie Pride today, and tomorrow he's going to be in the DJ booth with me at DNA Lounge. Crazy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you've got, so wait, are you first set or second set tonight?
I'm
First set.
I'm starting right after you're doing happy hour.
I am
right?
doing,
So
yeah, for
starting
those
right
who
after
don't
you.
know, I'm doing happy hour because last week was DJ Airson's very last Friday happy hour. She's going to eventually move to Thursdays. So happy hours rotating DJs, and I really wanted to do. I haven't done a happy hour in forever. I really wanted to do a happy hour. Happy hours feels a little. There's not the Dance Commander Disco, which is just one more element on my slow ass computers to deal with. Like happy hour feels a little more low stakes as far as like getting my equipment to work. Oh, I miss you, Jupiter. But you know what I miss more?
My computer.
I miss your blazingly fast iMac.
Blazingly fast. Yeah. And the nice internet just that works now that we
Oh,
upgraded.
honey, my internet is like, I mean, my internet is crazy fast right now. Like it just
Oh, it is.
worked.
I thought you told me there were issues. No, are they gone?
No, there's issues with DNA Lounge internet, but there's not issues with our internet. No, the internet
Yeah, I
here
forgot
is
it's
like,
San Francisco, where internet comes fresh out of
oh
the
my God,
faucet.
hot and cold running internet everywhere.
It's growing out of the asphalt.
Yeah. Cassie Banks,
Flowers blossom and open.
DJ
Internet comes out.
Time
Wi-Fi.
will be changing times on Thursday. Yeah. No, pre-rolling will still be happening, but Airson will be taking over pre-rolling, and DJ Time is going to do Sundays. We're still kind of like, as things are slowly opening up here in California, well, really all over the U.S., and our schedules are shifting around a little bit, so yeah, we're moving things around, but I don't know if anyone saw my blog post. I literally just posted a blog post today, kind of like just a super appreciation #grateful post about how the past 15 months we're just like, we didn't just survive, we thrived, and I love the connections that we have made here on Twitch, and we are not going to stop live
Wait,
streaming.
you posted it already?
I posted it. Go to Instagram,
How did I miss that?
Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, I just posted it
When did you post it?
I don't know, 2 hours ago. But yeah, it's like, I know so many people are worried that we're leaving. Like Jupiter, like, we're never going to stop streaming, are we?
I didn't buy all this equipment for fucking nothing.
I didn't paint my walls fucking blue for nothing.
Right?
I didn't buy a PC for nothing.
I didn't create 16 Sailor Moon and under anime mashups just to now never play them ever again, okay?
That's the other thing too, is like there's definitely there are things that we can get away with on Twitch that we can't get away with at the club. Like I just if you scroll down underneath the video, you'll see I just posted the themes coming up for July, and Raimi from the Dance Commander Disco was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we're bringing Lolcats Night back," because like we tried Lolcats in real life and it was kind of an epic fail. We kind of thought people would dress up like kitties and wear cat ears and we could play cat videos and it would be hilarious. And it was kind of like, as a real life party theme, it was just sort of meh. But for Twitch,
Cats belong to the internet, where they come
exactly, cats came from the internet. That's where cats come
Yeah.
from. So we can do all of the really, like, we can lean into the weird on Twitch in a way that we can't necessarily do always in real life. I mean, at least not if we want people to keep, coming to our party. We
Also, you do know, when I ever back at DNA Lounge and, my first set ends after 45 minutes, you need to drag me out screaming and yelling and crying out of my
Oh
spot.
my God, I know, it's so true. I sent
maybe you should already get one of those
The big
long
hook, the
hooks.
hook. Yeah, uh, I sent the DJ schedule for last week's DNA Lounge party to Airson, and she writes me back. She was like, "Oh my god, 1 hour sets." That's like nothing. Like you know, all of us, like the minimum is 3 hours at a time, and here we are back in real life doing 1 hour. Although I will say, after not DJing in front of, like, you know, 1,200 people in a while, it can get pretty intense. Like, actually 1 hour is fine, you know, because then I could like go take a breather, because there is a level of
You know,
intensity of DJing for that many people. I mean, you know, there were a couple times we had 1,200 people here on Twitch, but, you know, we need Critical Role to, like, all of a sudden go on break and then tweet a bunch of times that this is the channel we're hanging out on, for that to probably ever happen again.
just what is the advice? If I was you, I would just, get a bunch of Sailor Moon figures right now, and whenever any of my sets end, just throw them into the crowd, and you're gonna jump after them and just leave everything as it is. This is how you get me out of the DJ booth. Just maybe something to think about.
No, actually, Jupiter, I think you might be surprised. Like I said, the level of intensity of being back in front of a crowd, that was a little. I mean, like you said, I'm like a dolphin in water. Like I adjusted real quick, but it was something I was a little taken aback by. I was so prepared for, like, oh God, dealing with personal space out in a crowd with people, you know, that I didn't even think about what it's like to DJ for that many people in real life. And that sort of intensity of, like, oh my God, if I hit the wrong button, like if I hit the wrong button on Twitch, it's like, sorry, you guys.
It's fine. You just assume your internet cut out for a second, right? And the club's like, oh,
right,
no,
right. If something goes out, it's just like, oh, sorry, you know, digital dust storm.
No, that was on your end. That was on your end. It's fine.
Whereas,
but
yeah, exactly. Whereas if that happens in real life, it's just suddenly, you know, yeah. it's definitely, as DJ Time says, it's definitely a different animal. Oh, just here for coffee.
Oh no, coffee.
You are right about that. That is true. It's like, you know, you don't have to deal with, like, I know PDS Mix used to have that problem quite a bit, where the first 10 minutes of his DJ set would be like, his mic could be turned off, or you couldn't hear the music at all. He's rocking out, but like nobody else hears anything. Yeah, at least
like
in the club.
Coffee's referring to something that recently happened on my stream.
God.
When I played the Hype Train song, but didn't switch over from the video game sound to the music sound. I was just like,
I mean, it's literally
hyper for like 4 minutes, but because I'm also dancing like this, not even have my eyes open, till I noticed that was embarrassing for everyone. I mean, that actually never happened. Don't worry. Nothing like that.
No, we are nothing if not complete consummate professionals here on this channel.
I don't even know what that word means. What, consummate?
Superlative, like just the classic example of professionalism.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we I'm not kidding. Like, I'm so appreciative of the fact that we will continue to have this channel, and will continue to have this very special outlet to expose mashup culture to people. I mean, you know, the past 15 months have been quite fun to reconnect with the mashup community, really get to play a lot of mashups. Like your sets tend to have like a lot of geek flavor to them. And Jupiter, you can't really, I mean, you can get away with that a little bit at a club, but like I've seen you here on Twitch do like, you know, hours of anime and geek flavored and Disney mashups. DJ Time will do like a whole freaking Disney block, you know.
Well, that we can do at Booty as well, though.
To a degree.
Disney's the only thing we should get away with, especially when we do a Disney party.
Yeah.
But my shit, you can only play at the Comic-Con party that's coming up, and I'm not even booked for it because I'm not even going to be there.
Flip the table. I'm sorry. Well, Comic-Con's not happening either. I mean, the thing is, it's like a lot of stuff is still canceled. I mean, obviously, Pride celebrations are canceled all over the country. Well, wait a minute. I just read that Christopher Street Day is happening in Berlin.
I'm
I thought
unclear. So tomorrow, actually, I'm going to go to a tiny little demonstration. So it's going to be a tiny, tiny little, like that big, tiny little Pride. So just to feel like I'm doing Pride at all this year.
Okay.
Supposedly, Christopher Street Day might happen, but if we do what we planned, I'm not going to be here.
Oh, for those who don't know, in Berlin, or actually all over Germany, they call Pride, LGBT Pride, they call it Christopher Street Day, because Christopher Street was the street where the gay liberation protests right after the Stonewall riots happened. And then it kept happening every June in New York City. And it was a street in the West Village, which is where the parade ended up happening, was Christopher Street. So I guess some places have adopted, Christopher Street Day as the day for LGBT pride, which, is sort of weird. It's like, okay, actually, the first pride protest, or gay liberation protest, queer liberation protest was not Stonewall. Do you know where it was?
I was in New York.
Stonewall was in New York. New York gets all the credit. Fucking New York, because New
Oh,
York's
wait,
the
no, it was
fucking
in San
center of the
Francisco.
universe. So of course
I was in San Francisco in the
it
Trans
was
District,
literally
right?
3 blocks from where I live right now. I moved. Actually, I think I'm 1 block outside of the district, but I moved to the neighborhood where queer
It's right at the corner.
liberation,
You showed
yes,
me. You
transgender
walked past
and
it.
gay liberation started here in San Francisco, literally 3 blocks from where I'm sitting right now. Compton's cafeteria. The Compton's
That's what it was, yeah.
cafeteria riots happened.
You know what? I was so confused now. Now I thought it's the other way around. I thought everyone knew it's in San Francisco, and it was. I mixed those two because you told me it's actually in San Francisco. This is what I saved, so I forgot about New
Yeah,
York.
yeah. Well, the Stonewall Inn, which was well, it still is. It's
But
a
that
it's a
was in New
gay
York.
bar
Okay.
in the West Village in New York. And those are the riots that really rose to national attention, really international attention. And sadly, the Compton's cafeteria riot, which for those who don't know, and most people don't, because it's really kind of like forgotten history, it happened 3 years before Stonewall in 1966. Police were harassing the patrons in Compton's cafeteria. These patrons were gay boy hustlers. They were, trans women, and yes, indeed, sex workers. But some people just hanging out there, having, eating some food, drinking some coffee, and the cops just came in, and the queers had fucking had it. They were fucking done being harassed by the cops, and they flipped tables, smashed windows, and started a riot. And that was the first significant queer protest against police harassment 3 years
Was
before Stonewall.
was it also in
No,
June?
actually, it was, it's so weird. It happened on a hot August night. But
Oh,
nobody knows exactly which day it happened on.
why?
Because number one, the newspapers did not write about it. Number two, the police records got destroyed. So a
Why?
police station got burned down at some point, and the records were lost.
Good.
So there are reports about it, but nobody actually knows which hot August night it was. Just that it happened in August, which is weird. So
If this was Berlin, you would have a cafe called on a hot August night, and a hot night in August, like we have on a Sunday in August, like the cafe we went to when you were
right,
here the last night, remember?
yes,
Berlin likes their excruciatingly long names for places. Could have been a Silent John's track or a cafe. You don't know.
And what? Why is it a hot August night in Berlin? Why is that cafe called that? What happened?
No, it's called on a
Oh,
Sunday in, and it was on a Sunday in August. That's why a hot Sunday
okay.
night in
What? Well,
August
what
sounds like that
happened?
should be the
What
name of the
happened on a
cafe.
hot?
This is when they started building the wall.
Oh, I'm surprised that that's what the name of the cafe is, as opposed to
Me too, a little bit.
a chilly night in October, which is when the wall came down.
There was
Oh, it was
November.
November. I thought it was late October. No, you're right. Yeah, it was November 2nd. That's right. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Ooh, Crafty Geek. Is there a Silicon Valley
What?
Pride? Oh, I mean, there is in Vegas Pride October. Yeah, you know what, Jupiter? If you're really missing, like, just that whole like, you know, let's get dressed up, let's go out into the streets, and wave a trans flag, wave a rainbow flag, wave a whatever flag,
Pansexual
and bisexual,
flag
pansexual flag.
has the
Um,
Sailor Moon colors.
um, we can do that. We can go to other cities and and
Yay!
um and and like, yeah, apparently Vegas. I know that Palm Springs. They always do their Pride celebration in November because it's just way too.
Are we gonna
It's
go
way
visit
too hot.
Heklina?
We
Yeah.
could visit Heklina. We could. It's
Does she know about
not
this?
yet. But yeah, and Vegas Pride's in October. Thanks, Air Bear. Yeah, so don't worry. And yeah, usually for those who want to know why, like Jupiter was so worried that I was gonna throw like an epic Pride party every
I'm not.
Sunday. Every Sunday, well, like Sunday is the last Sunday in June is always like the big Pride celebration, the parade down Market Street in San Francisco, and my old apartment was on 24th floor balcony, overlooked the parade route, like just a great place to sort of like
It was just
be
the
part
best
in the action.
part
Um,
of the year.
and I would
This
throw a Pride party.
It's just the best party of the year. Just absolutely the best party of the year. The things I've seen there, the things that happened.
And it's literally just a house party. It's
Just a
it's
house
it's
party.
just it's
That's
just
the most fun
yeah.
all year. Most of it absolutely not Twitch compliant, so
Yeah,
let's
probably.
look out and talk about it. But
DJ times, like, no comment. Yeah, exactly. We've
uh,
had some good times. So Jupiter was worried I was gonna, like, break in my new apartment and throw another Pride party because I'm very 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 close to the Pride celebration. Like, I'm basically about a block and a half away from one of the 11 stages. So I'm like very close to the Pride celebration. I don't have a view overlooking the parade route, but still the streets would be filled with people and stuff. But yeah, my house will not be ready. There's also no actual Pride celebration a mere block and a half away from me. So no, I'm
oh,
probably
it's
gonna
in the
spend
ballpark
I'm
this
probably
time.
gonna spend Pride Sunday just fixing up my apartment some more. Like, I really kind of,
Gonna be sad and alone,
I'm gonna be.
like I will be. Great.
I mean, I was really hoping to get my apartment like completely decorated and set up within 2 weeks, and I think that might have been a little ambitious. I mean, how long, Jupiter? How long did it take us to like freaking decorate our apartment in Berlin?
I mean, the net time or the actual like time for
Yeah, it's true. It felt like I mean, it was months. It was months and
I think
months.
the net time was like 9 months,
Yeah.
but the actual time was like 4 years. So
Well, not really 4 years, but
it depends on where you start to count.
yeah. Chat pod. I know every single person in the chat pod has moved at least once, if not more, many more times than once in their life. How long does it take you guys to get moved in, to get unboxed, and where you're finally like, from the time you move in to the time you're like, yeah, I could throw a housewarming party, or
Are
at
you just
least, yeah, I
asking
wouldn't
us
be
to mock
embarrassed to
me?
have someone over. you know?
Uh,
Yeah.
Also, Now that you left, the place is a mess. Nobody can come in here, just so you know.
Oh, don't tell me that. What's behind that green wall?
Nobody
Oh,
can ever
I
know.
know. Are the piles
That's just,
getting taller behind the green screen?
yeah, and now they're all living inside a flamingo, so.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, Justy, 12 years and you still have boxes you haven't unpacked. That's crazy. But
ah,
yeah,
ah.
but so far it seems like around 2 months might be a good. Oh, yeah. Muffle Mug says 6 years. Lexological says several years. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna feel so
Well, that
bad
backfired.
because I guess.
That backfired.
Yeah, because I really, really, really wanted. No, it's not backfiring. It's actually making me feel better knowing that. I mean, because the last time I moved, it took me 7 months to get my place fixed up, and I kind of had a manufactured deadline, which was I wanted my house all fixed up in time for the Pride party. This time I'm kind of like I bought everything. I've got everything already. I don't need 7 months. I can do this in 2 weeks. But nah. It always turns out there's always shit you need to get. Like, because it's like, oh, this thing doesn't fit in my new house, and like, oh, it's like fitting square pegs into round holes. Like, and I need to make room for you, Jupiter. You're gonna have your own desk. We are gonna have a proper fucking dining table again. Okay, we have a proper.
Yes, I know.
I want
I'm
dinner
looking forward to it,
parties.
some California fish and
Yes,
vegetables.
come on. Don't you want to be that
Chili
couple where,
noodles.
we just invite a few friends over for wine and a little dinner party. And I can't do that when your entire workstation is occupying
You also
the
don't drink
the
wine,
dining room.
so this entire setup is just like
just go with it. Just go with it.
I'm
We're
drinking
gonna
and you
drink
talk
fucking
about the
wine.
furniture.
Okay.
Hey, time, you wanted to teach us how to make lobster.
Yeah.
Can we do this one day? Oh, dinner party stream would be kind of
Oh my
cute.
God, it would be
Ah,
kind of cute, a little dinner party
that
stream.
would be a good
Well,
idea. Oh my
honestly, you
God.
know what? That will probably happen. I am planning, and this might actually be the first party that I have. I want to have a a Twitch, like a San Francisco Twitch DJ dinner party. So,
Yes, and lobster
DJ
dust.
Time, Airson, Fox Sounds, Dada, and I gotta wait for Jupiter Gatling to get here. And yeah, what was that? Yeah, screw you, Innate. Screw you, Lobster Dust. Sorry, PDS Mix.
I'm hoping to get the plaquette for Employer of the Month.
Yeah. But like
And
just sort of like as a like, oh my God, you guys, like this team made it through 15 months of a global pandemic and really created this Twitch channel and turned it into what it is. And I just want to have like a little dinner party to be like, thank you, and that'll be a nice way to break in the new apartment. And yeah, you're right. Since it will be all set up for live streaming, maybe we do a little live stream during the party. I don't know.
you can also make it a welcome back Droopy party.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
Yay. Oh,
Oh
and
my God,
Jagannath also
Yaganov with the
says,
ideas.
just auction off
Oh, auction
a
a
dinner
dinner
party.
party. That would be totally fun.
Ah,
DJ Time's
do
like, do I
that.
have to cook? No, you don't have to cook. I mean, if you want to bring something over, that would be really, really cute. Ooh, a potluck.
If you make the lobster,
Oh.
lobster dust is basically with
A
us.
pot,
That
but
works.
also, isn't this a thing like adults do? Like they have a potluck and people bring dishes over. I've never done this shit, you guys. This is like 1960s sitcom type shit. Like
Okay, I'm gonna make the Vienna Morskoi salad. That's my job.
wait, what is that? What are you making?
Remember, I made this once. My father came up with that. It's basically a shrimp grapefruit salad. It's very tasty.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Remember that? I made that for
Yeah.
you.
Huh.
Yeah. Mitbring party. Yeah. I'm down to cook. Cooking stream. Yes. In Adriana's house with everything blue. That might be
Well, the
cute.
kitchen is not blue, so the kitchen stream will be it's just gonna be I mean, there's too much shit in the kitchen with cupboards and appliances and stuff. It's like there's not much point in painting the kitchen blue because the only thing that would be blue, it would be like the backsplash on this behind the sink would have like video going, but that seems kind of pointless.
Yeah. But I mean, we could just have different camps, some DJs doing stuff here, DJ time cooking over there, just like it's gonna be a full-on party. Yeah, we should like auction off and invite 3 people.
3 people.
3 people.
My.
That's how we can afford the lobster.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, all right, big ideas, big plans, and I'm sorry, Twitch, but you're probably gonna deal with some like, half-assed 720p, still trying to like get the house together for at least the next few weeks. Although, actually, maybe by next week. I'm hoping by next week. By next week, I've got my at least I will have the lights, the gaming desk, and the gaming chair, and it'll be set up over there. And hopefully, if maybe DJ Time wants to come over and show me some tips and tricks with this laptop. And of course, this will be the part where he says, yeah, you totally got the wrong computer.
Yeah, I mean, I already told you that. Time will only confirm that.
Thank you, DJ Time. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll get it up and running. I know. And then once Apple finally, I mean, the thing is this laptop is really just meant to be like a get me by until Apple releases their new M2 MacBooks. So that's all I'm trying to do.
Basically, you got a computer that's actually lower powered than your DJ laptop.
Yeah. Well, is it?
Why did you do this?
Because everyone said just get a PC. OBS will work so much better on a PC. Blah,
you
blah,
always listen
blah.
to people on the internet.
Actually, no, it was DJ Time. Like, I'll call out names. It was
he didn't tell you to get the lowest fucking thing you can find.
Actually,
sure.
he said, yeah, that computer will be good. That will be good for your needs. But I think DJ Time. DJ Trip doesn't watch the streams.
Oh wait, Trip or Time?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
DJ Trip doesn't watch our streams and doesn't see like all the bells and whistles and emotes and everything else that we're doing.
He also tried to convince me for like 4 hours to get the small stream deck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, I already can tell you that's not going to be enough, and it is absolutely not. No, I have like every single button on my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 4x8?
Yeah.
24?
Well, you guys...
Every single one of 24 buttons is taken, so...
I love DJ Time. It's like, I did not approve this laptop. Okay, it's true.
See?
DJ Trip approved it, and Mixmaster Stell approved it.
32, scheiße.
Yeah, I should have...
Wow, okay, sorry everyone.
But I think, like I said, I didn't want to... Like, I'm going to buy, like, a really nice MacBook Pro in a couple months. So I really did not want to spend a lot of money. So it was just sort of like, what can I afford where I can get by? Yaganub wants to know, where's all that stuff gonna go? No, my place is not that big. My place is 600 square feet, and I'm really, really good at living in smaller spaces. So we'll work it out. I've got a very well designed. I feel like I've got a well designed apartment right now. So we'll get it sorted. But yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, it actually makes sense. 16 for the small, 32 for the big one. Yeah.
Wait, 32 for what? For the big?
The Stream Deck.
The Stream Deck. Yeah, that's the other thing I need to buy. I really need to get a Stream Deck. And the one you have is 32?
32, as we now figured out. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that was embarrassing for
Oh
everyone.
my God, Cassie Banks, 600 square feet. I don't know, is that big or small? Okay, I mean, because it depends. For New York, that's like kind of considered a good sized apartment. For San Francisco, that's decent. For anywhere else in the country, 600 square feet probably feels like it's tiny. Yeah, I don't know.
It's quite a Nürnberg PC debate. Why, Coffee? What do you have to say that you don't want to say?
Oh, yeah. But I live in the middle of downtown San Francisco. A 2 bedroom, 2 bath home would be, oh God, you're not going to find anything less than like $4,000 a month probably, Yeah, crazy. Anyway, all right. Well, shit, I need to get happy hour going, don't I?
Yeah, or we just, do a 4-hour mashup talk.
Jupiter, ik liebe dich. And I miss
Yeah.
you. But yeah, what did we plan? When are you getting your ass to the United States?
We will see. You always part the bear's fur because you kill it, so I don't want to discuss this on
Oh, because I'm gonna
stream.
jinx it. If we talk about when you're actually coming to San Francisco, then it's completely jinxed and everything's all fucked.
Like,
And okay.
just even you mentioning
Oh,
this, basically started the Alpha Omega variant that will close all the borders again. So just shut the fuck up.
God, you are so.
Uh,
It's that Ukrainian superstition, isn't it?
so,
Yeah.
haven't I been always right so far?
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go because I need to get this LG Booty Pride happy hour going.
Yeah, gonna part the bear's fur before you kill it. Like, don't already tell who gets which part of the fur before you kill the
Ah.
bear. It's a Ukrainian saying.
And yes, Neon Rice.
Yes.
Jupiter's Ukrainian born, but she's been living in Germany most of her life. But but yeah, all those weird superstitions are very Ukrainian.
No. Okay, yeah, maybe.
All right. I love you very much. I will see you soon.
Yeah, I'm taking the set after
Okay.
you.
Oh, that's right. Exactly. Well, good. Then you'll keep me company tonight while I, continue to put this house together. All right.
Yeah, don't play any of the good shit because I want to play the good
I
shit.
oh sh- I'll it's happy hour. I'm gonna go chill. I mean, not that chill, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. It's all good shit though. What the hell are you saying?
Don't play any good songs. Leave all the good
Don't
songs.
play any good songs. Okay. I'll.
Oh, by the way, did you download the new overlay that I sent you?
No. Wait. When did you? What? What new overlay?
I sent it to the group
Oh, from months ago or just recently?
right
Oh,
now,
jeez.
like
No,
four
I've been
hours
fighting
ago.
with my fucking gear, trying to like get things to even get to this point. So no, I did not. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh.
fine.
Sorry. All right. Bye, Jupiter. All
Bye.
right, Jupiter Gatling, everybody. I mean, it's cute when even though we barely talked about mashups, really, I was just sort of like dealing with live streaming and on this channel. So all right, we are gonna here. Let me do a thing. We are going to change. We are going to change the category. The category is. It's no longer talk shows and podcasts. It is music. Oh my God, you guys. You know what I love? I can just hit the control button, control A instead of this weird or command A. Command A, and I don't need to hit that weird whatever that PC button is. Ugh. Oh, I'm not like I said. I'm not functioning well transitioning to from Mac to PC. But anyway, here we go. Happy hour is about to start. We're gonna switch things over here. Let's see if this works.